Hi, I want to talk today about the biggest myth in RevOps that someone already has the answer to it. Here's something no one tells you about building revenue operation. Most of the company assume that there is a proven playbook and you can just take it, start building from it, and that's it. But the reality is there isn't a playbook, especially when you're building from scratch. One of the biggest myths in revenue operation, marketing operations, and transformation work is that this idea that someone has already figured it out for your exact situation, but the reality looks very different. Most of the frameworks that you would find online would assume a mature system, clean data, large teams, and dedicated resources. But think about it. If you are a lean team, if you are still scaling, and if you are trying to build while the business is moving, so it's going to be difficult, and you cannot find playbook with all of these scenarios covered. So what I have learned is we don't have to wait for the perfect playbook. You need to identify a few things that will create a meaningful impact, and you just stay focused on that. Things would not fall into place by trying to fix everything at once. It happens when we start asking these questions, like what are the 2 to 3 foundational changes that would move the business forward right now? And here's something else we don't talk about enough. You don't have to figure it out all alone. What some of the best operators does is they leverage the community. So there are a lot of communities wherein you find RevOps or marketing ops, consultants and peers. You can talk to them, take their advice, ask them questions. You can learn from others who have already made these mistakes or have gone through the route. You can borrow patterns and adapt them to reality. Now, in RevOps, scaling or AI transformation, context matters more than theory. And I see this every day. There's really a perfect template for growth. Every organization has a different system, different team, different maturity levels, different goals. And that's why scaling isn't about copying someone else's operating model. It's about designing the right one for your business by aligning the strategy, process, system, data, and people towards the revenue growth. And sometimes the biggest unlock for growth isn't finding the right playbook, it's having the confidence to build the right playbook for your business. Thank you.